Hey guys, I'm Steve McCarthy from Undisputed Strength Company. I have Kyle here that's my CrossFit athlete. What we're going to go ahead and do for you today is actually introduce you to the deadlift. Alright, I'm actually going to go ahead and break down how to set up your breathing, full mechanics of spinal alignment, all the way through the whole entire execution of the full exercise. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to go ahead and have Kyle, the first thing that we want to look at is we want to look at when he approaches the bar, the distance between his shin to the bar. What we want Kyle to go ahead and do, he's going to go ahead and walk up to the bar, roughly right around 4 to 6 inches to the bar. And then we want it roughly be right around hip width to shoulder width apart for the traditional deadlift. Now what we're going to be looking for, what I want him to do is I want him to go ahead and shoot his hips back and then squatting down to see where his shins are placed to the bar. When most athletes do this, their shins should be pretty much almost flush to the bar. So go ahead and stand up for me. So we're going to go ahead and just shorten it up just a little bit. Okay, about right there. Now let's go ahead and just attempt to go ahead and approach the bar again and see if the shins are flush. Good. Okay. Now when we're down here, we want to look at the width of the grip. We always want to make sure that we're about shoulder width of grip and making sure that the arms are not interfering with the legs. Okay, so go ahead and grab the bar. Okay, that looks pretty good. I like that. Okay, now go ahead and pull the bar in nice and tight to the body. Good, just feeling that nice tension throughout. Okay, go ahead and stand up. Okay, now what I want you to go ahead and do, Kyle, what we're going to really focus on is when you get into that position, I want you to maintain a nice degree angle from contact from the hip all the way through your spine and shoulders to the top of the head. If you have a slight little head tilt upwards, I will accept that, but I don't want a great level of, the head all the way going up towards the ceiling, okay? So, and I'm going to cue you through there, so go ahead and line up, and I'm going to go ahead and just put you where you need to be. Okay, guys, so what we're going to always be looking for here is we're going to go ahead and make sure the head, and the shoulder, and the hips are in a perfect straight neutral alignment here, okay? So now another thing is, what I want to go ahead and look at here is Kyle, I want you to go ahead and retract the shoulders, and then what we're going to do is we're going to really put the lats on tension, and we're going to go ahead and point these elbows backward. That externally rotates the shoulder, okay? So that's going to be your setup position. Go ahead and stand up for me. Okay, feel a lot of tension in there? Yeah. Okay, now another thing is what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set the brakes, okay? When you go down into the bar, I want you to get down nice and deep just like how you were. I want you to line up your body to the bar, grabbing the bars nice and tight. At that point, I want you to kind of lift your hips up where you're kind of more tabletopping at the top, okay? Instead of having that nice angle from hip to head, you're going to be more flat. Yeah. At that point in time, what I want you to do is to go ahead and suck that air in, and then set that nice brace in, and then drop the hip down. At that point in time, when you lift the bar up, I want you to go ahead and drive your feet through the floor. Think about ripping the floor with your feet, and then what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to start to drive the feet through the floor, and then push your hip through, and then as soon as that bar passes the knee, I want you to think about having a massive glute contraction, okay? We're going to go ahead and maintain nice neutral alignment all the way through the spine. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and work on pulling the bar up. At that point, I want you to go ahead and just drop it. Okay? Then we'll worry about the RDL on the way down next. Okay, so I just want you to learn how to pick it up and then lock that glute. Okay? Okay? Good. So nice alignment all the way through the spine. Okay, now let's get that hip up. Good, pulling that bar nice and tight, setting that brace, dropping the hip. Okay, leading the movement with this chest. So go ahead and stand straight up. Chest leads, powerful glute activation. Good. Go ahead and just drop the bar. Very nice. Okay, I want you to go ahead and do that again, and I want you to even be more explosive on that glute contraction. As soon as the bar passes the knee, okay, I want you to start thinking, boom, get right to there as fast as possible. Okay. We also want to make sure when you get to that position, when you lock out, I don't want any hyperextension. We want to keep everything nice and tight all the way through. Okay. So once again, make sure that you reset that breathing. Go ahead and approach the bar. Hands outside of the legs. driving the heel through the floor, lift up the hip, push the air out, lead the movement with the chest. Powerful glute. Beautiful, I like that, okay? Very nice. Go ahead and drop the bar. Okay, good. Okay, the next thing I want you to work on is we're going to work on the RDL, okay? The RDL is what, I know we've been training for a while, so you kind of already know. I want you to really focus on getting the hips back, you know, the hip hinging. So you're going to keep your lats on tension, pull the bar into your body, never allowing the bar to shift away from the body. Keep it as tight as you possibly can, the whole entire series of up and down of the bar, okay? So go ahead and grab the bar. What you're going to do is you're going to hold your breath all the way up at the top. Now set, hold, lock, and good. Okay, since it's lightweight, I'll let you go ahead and reset your breathing right here. Okay, now go ahead and engage, nice and tight. What I want you to go ahead and do, have a little soft knee, keep that nice spinal alignment, hinging at the hip, let the bar drag. Now right here, go into a full disc drop. Good. Now go ahead and stand up without the bar. Good. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty much what I'm looking for. That's exactly, how are you feeling with that?
Good.
Good?
Feel the brace.
You feel the brace in there?
Feel the brace, control the spine.
Good.
Let me load up in a particular area.
Okay.
Brace around that.
Feel like there's a lot of support for the lower back.
And when you externally rotate and keep that bar into your body, you don't get that pain everybody complains about. Low back.
The lower back.
Controlling the hinge, keeping the bar close to the body.
You're talking about on the RDL on the way down?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So that's a great thing that, you know, that you're addressing. So when you're RDL, when on the way back down on the RDL aspect and hip hinging, making sure that you're really pulling the shoulder blades back and really emphasizing the external rotation to put those lats on fire and maintaining good stability of that upper back. That's great. Okay, what I would like you to go ahead and do is now I want you to complete the whole entire movement, and let's do like 3 reps. And just remember, I want you to hold that brace all the way through up, and then as you set the bar back down. Then what I want you to do is take 1 rep at a time, and then reset the brace. Okay?
With the hip going up.
Yep, you're going to have to reset that hip. So let that hip come up, let that air come into that belly, set that brace, and then go ahead and get into that bar nice and tight to the body. And as you drive up, drive the heels to the floor, and then starting to shift that hip forward. Powerful glute activation without any kind of hyperextension. On the RDL, make sure that you still want to maintain holding the breath on the way back down. Okay? So as soon as you get into the hole, when you get down there, don't waste any time. Because I don't want you to get tired and fatigued, you know, as you're getting gassed out just on your breath. You know, holding your breath through it. Good. Good. Oh, very nice, Kyle. Reset. Good. Drop. One more for me. Reset the brace. RDL. Drop. All right. Okay, guys. I think you did a very, very nice job, man. Good work. Okay, that was our deadlift here at Undisputed Strength Company. I'm Steve McCarthy. This is Kyle, our CrossFitter here at Undisputed. Thanks, and we'll see you guys soon.